All righty now, let's go. Like that. And maybe that. And how about that one? Yeah. I'm gonna make some fall decor. Yeah. That, and let's put that on there. Maybe some of this live edge will be kind of some of these feathers. And this one on here. We'll bandsaw those out around the edges. After gluing them on, this one's glued on, then we'll use the router to do some of these highlights in here. And then we'll engrave some writing on a couple of these, one blank and maybe on two of them. And then we'll put them on a little stand so they stand up for the Thanksgiving table. How about that crap, huh? Yeehaw! Okay, all glued down with this. So ready to bandsaw the outer shape out. Wow! Okay, I had this thing at a 45-degree angle, so I brought it back up and I'm checking it with my machinist square here to make sure it's a little bit off, so I'll adjust that table and get it perfectly 90 degrees. And there it is, 90 degrees. Let's cut. I'll groove into for these details. Probably one here to separate that plate, and I might put a little stain on that plate to separate it from the turkey part. So, close enough. Now the little more difficult ones. Whittle off these big extra hands here. I just realized I probably should have routed these details in first when I had a bigger piece that I could hold on to, so might have to do it by hand with the Dremel. We'll see. Okay, two of them I've got the details dremeled and got to sand the paper off yet, and got to cut this one out around the outside first, then do the details in it, and then I can hit them with the sander enough to get the paper off. Although what I decided I might do is before I sand it, I might clean out these detail lines and shoot them with some light brown paint. Then when I sand it, that'll stay in those lines, and then when I put my clear on, it'll kind of highlight those. So we'll see how that does. Probably do this one first, try it out on. So I kind of cleaned out these lines with this pointed file here, and sprayed it with a kind of a dark brownish green, which will get sanded off with the exception of those accent lines there. Now I'm going to spray like a white over these letters, so that'll leave me a pattern to route out the Eat Me, and then I can try to get those routed out. Then I can sand the whole thing, get some finish on it. Well, now after I route the Eat Me, then I got to spray the bottom of those letters, spray it, and then sand the whole thing. And still got to sand all the edges though yet too. All right, I've got the sprayed that, so I've got my pattern, so I can route out the Eat Me with this router on this first turkey here. Okay, I'll sand the rest of this off. Sand this, and then this will pop out, and these darker highlight lines here should pop out, and then we can sand all the edges. And I might do a round over on the turkey part here, make it look a little more real, and then we can put some finish on it. Okay, that's with some 150 sand. So now I'm going to sand all the edges and then decide if I'm going to round them over. And then I'll do a little 220 sand on it. And we can put some finish on it. Okay, this is white stain I'm putting on here because that is the plate under the turkey, and I don't want to get any white on my shadow line there, that routed line that I sprayed the darker color in there. So that's why I'm using a Q-tip. Okay, just a piece of wood, 1x2, painted flat black here for the base of this first turkey here. I have two thin dowels going up to hold it up so it can stand up. Okay, just sprayed second coat of this spray. I put a matte on there first, then this semi-gloss, probably one more quick coat. Then we can mount it to the stand, which here is the stand. Already got the holes for the dowels drilled in that, so I just kind of blacked it out. Okay, I put what I think will be the last coat of clear on it. It's looking pretty good. Got the blacked out base there holding it up with two little 1/4 inch dowels there, so I'm liking it. Simple little thing. Yeah. Alright, the first turkey, the eat me turkey, is done. I kind of like the stand. It kind of almost looks like that plate there with the turkey on it is just floating there. So, number one done. Yeehaw! Gobble gobble! Alright, the first turkey's done, which I just showed you. Here is turkey 2 with the accent lines cleaned up and sprayed a light brown for accent this time. And over here is turkey 3 with the walnut getting ready to get cut out the exterior on the bandsaw here. Well, getting there on this one. A little bit more to cut here. And here's where I'm at on the second one, or third one, whatever it is. One of 3. Highlighted those cracks, got it sanded to 150. I got to sand all the way around the edges on this one now, and I think on this one I'm gonna do the finish on this in that white stain all over, and then hopefully I can wipe it and retain these dark lines and maybe even highlight it with a little medium dark stain. Okay, I sprayed the edges black. I'm going to try something a little different. Sprayed the edges flat black. Now I'm going to sand it and wood burn these few highlight lines and then put a light stain on it. Leave the edges black. Okay, I ended up sanding this thing. I got the black off of the surfaces and I hit it with a couple coats of gray weathering. And now I think I'll spray some clear on it and start on a little stand for it. Okay, this one is done. It's all coated. I like it. Even with the big occlusion in the wood there, the big crack, whatever the hell that is. That looks good. I like it. Some cheap, quick Thanksgiving decor. Okay, this is going to be the base for the walnut turkey. I think it's going to look pretty cool. Look like a turkey standing on a branch. Giving it some coats. I think I need about one more coat of clear spray. Okay, getting some clear coats on this third and last turkey, the black walnut one. First coat on there, and I'm still working on the base. And this is going to be the base. It'll sit just like that. I'm just getting ready to drill the hole for the walnut dowel in the center of that. And it looks like that turkey's standing on a little log. Okay, I turned this turkey around. This is the third one. This is the other side. Actually, what I'm calling the front side. That looks cool. I think the grain and this underneath his chin there where it started to spalt, it just makes it look kind of feathery. So that is pretty cool, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There is the trifecta of turkeys for some little fall and Thanksgiving decor. The black walnut one on a piece of ironwood. The eat me is some willow wood on just some pine. And here is a willow with some gray weathering on it, and another, I think it's a black walnut base. I like them. They come out pretty good. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See ya.